Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming with my last pastel Huda Beauty palette, little mini pastel palettes. So if you haven't seen the other two, you can go watch those as well. And without further ado, let's get into this tutorial.
Alright, so I have my pastel lilac palette. I used my Benefit Precisely My Brows and my Anastasia primer to prime my lids. And I set it with a little translucent setting powder. This one happens to be the Ciate London. So yeah, let's get started. So I took my big fluffy motor brush. This brush is not dirty. It is stained green, but that's beside the point. And I picked up that lightest purple in the bottom left of the palette and buffed that all through my crease. It buffed out quite nicely and with ease. Then I took my Morphe M537 and picked up a little bit of the top left next darkest purple shade just to try to start creating dimension in this look, which as you'll see wasn't the easiest thing to do, but this shade also blended beautifully, and yeah, I can't complain about the blend. Then I took that first brush and just went over everything, making sure to keep it buffed out and seamless. And then I picked up the Morphe M330 and I picked up some of that darkest purple in the palette, bottom right. And yeah, I wanted to start creating a little dimension, deepening up the outer V. And yeah, as you can see, it's not doing much. It did a little, but not much. So I picked up a Morphe E17 and some of that middle brown shade just to try, like I said, to deepen up that outer V. I even tried mixing that darkest purple with that brown. And yeah, you could see how deep I was able to get it, which isn't much. Then I took that Morphe M573 just to try to buff over everything in case I wasn't seeing the harshness from the lighting. But yeah, how much of a difference do you guys see? Let me know in the comments. I would want to know, really. Then with my NYX glitter primer and my Farrah F10, I laid down a nice tacky base for the shimmers as always. And I took that same Farrah brush, just flipped it over into the top middle purple shade. I thought maybe this might help with my outer V not being as dark as I wanted it. And damn, that's a pretty shimmer. If I do say so myself, I like the shimmer. Then with my Alamar flat brush, I dipped into some of that lightest purple top right and put that on the inner portion of this eye look. And I kind of wish I would have used this for my inner corner, but we're here now. Then I took my finger to mesh those shades together into that swirl shade middle right and pop that on, which didn't look much different from that first one to me, but it definitely was seamless. Using my Kat Von D tattoo little mini liner that I got, I did my wing situation. Just a baby wing for today because I'm going to be packing and cleaning and probably sweat all this makeup off, but that's okay. It's worth it. See, I'm getting better at wings. Clean up the tiny bit of fallout I did have. It wasn't super, super bad, but it was a little. And Makeup Miracle. Bam. We have a full taste of makeup on, except for the lips, of course. I always do my lips last. So let's work on that bottom line. I'm going to take an angled Farrah brush into that deepest purple. This is the 15E, I believe, brush. Anyway, I stamped this color about halfway across my eye. And be careful of the fallout because it does fall out a little, like I said. But then I picked up that brush that I used in that to try to deepen the crease and just picked up some of that middle purple shade. Yeah, see what I mean about the fallout. Then with that brush that I used for the lightest purple, I buffed everything out, trying to make it match the top as much as possible, like I like to do if you're new here. If you're not, you know that's how I roll. Then with my e.l.f. concealer brush, I picked up that last shimmer middle left that I hadn't used yet. And this one I wish I would have used on the inner part of my lid and then used that lightest purple on the outer portion, but it's okay. It was still beautiful. I wish it would have been a little more vibrant and poppin', but it wasn't bad. So, what do you guys think? Then I went back with that angled Farrah brush into that purple we used on the outer V and buffed that along my lash line because I wanted a little something something down there to make it look more contrasted, and yep, I thought that was beautiful. Crybaby from ColourPop, one of my favorites to use with just about any purple look I do. It really brightens up the eyes and has that lilac-y, pastel-y purple type situation. And what do you guys think? And I was a good girl today and remembered to curl my lashes because I got lashes that are trying to point down all the time and it really hurts to pull them out. So I'm trying to keep them all standing up. Then I got some new Lilly lashes. I decided to go with Orlando because I'm from Florida. And my Kevyn Aucoin mascara. And yeah, these lashes did not disappoint because you guys will see. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? I didn't even have to trim them or anything because they fit perfect. It was pretty awesome. I love it. I just love it. And I tried the Lilly glue that is working pretty good. Okay, so I went with, for my lip, a Sephora Collection lip liner. I think it's Rouge is the shade, but don't quote me on that. Oh, Rose Wine. My bad, it's Rose Wine. I just saw that on the pencil. And I topped that with Nude Kiss from Dominique Cosmetics. One of my favorite nudes. But it is a drier formula, so make note of that. But I can't deny how beautiful I think it is. Now that Smashbox liner is the only one I can tightline with my contacts. I wanted to mention that. Some oil control setting spray to try to keep my makeup on as long as possible because, yeah, like I said, going to be doing a lot of cleaning, packing, and getting ready to move. So, yeah. And voila, this is the final look. What do you guys think of it? I thought it was pretty, even though it didn't have the dimension I was looking for, but let me know in the comments what you think.
Alright, so that wraps up my 3 videos with all 3 of Huda Beauty's new pastel collection. And yeah, if you haven't seen the other videos, I recommend you go watch them. Let's start out with the one I like. This one right here. This is the Pastel Mint palette. I actually did 3 looks with this palette. This one was the bomb. I love this one. This one gets 5 out of 5 stars. 100%. This one here, that I used today. It's pretty. I like the look that I came up with 100%, but I don't see a real difference in these purples. I mean, these two, I thought I'd be able to deepen up with this shade, and I mean, it didn't. It just was so similar to the other one. It just didn't. I don't know how else to say it. Even if you swatch them, you can see. I mean, there's just not much of a difference. And that's disappointing for $29 for a little mini palette. You know what I mean? I have bigger palettes that I paid $20 for that are much better. And last but not least, this palette. This palette was even worse. By the end of the day, I didn't even have the colors on my eyes anymore. So, yeah. Love the shimmers in all these, though. That's a plus. That's a plus for all these palettes. I mean, I really, really enjoy the shimmers. I'm getting better at working with the... To me, they remind me of like a Super Shock shadow, some of the shimmers in these. And it's usually these end ones and sometimes the middle. Let's see. Yeah, the middle in this one. But anyway, um, yeah, the shimmers are beautiful. I love the shimmers. I'm not disappointed in them really at all. But I am disappointed with these two. I can't recommend these two unless you want them just for the shimmer or just for a simple, quick look. They are good for that. You're not going to get a lot of um, contrast to your eye, in my opinion. But what can I say? Anyway, I do have her new mascara coming, but you're not going to see a video on that for at least a week. I got something going on with my lipstick. Anyway, you're not going to see anything for at least a week. I have this video and 2 pre-filmed melt videos that I'll be able to put up, but we are moving into a bigger house, and I'm so excited about that and my new filming area, so it won't look so bland. But anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I will be back as soon as possible because I will miss you guys. But like I said, I'll put those, I'll put probably the melt video for the 420 collection is probably already up. And then I'll put this one up, and then I'll put the 3 looks with the Immortal palette. It's Impulsive palette, I think is what it's called. Anyway, I'm going to have those to put up, and after that, we will have my new setup. So if I don't put all 3 of these up, I'm sure this one and the 420 will definitely be up. But yeah, you might end up getting the Impulsive palette after I move, but either way, that's neither here nor there. Thank you so much for watching my video to this point. I hope if you're new here, you'll consider liking and subscribing to my channel and hitting the little notification bell so you can never miss an upload from me. Share this video with your friends. If you recreate any looks that I do in any of my videos, I would love for you to tag me on Instagram. It's t.beauty. I don't get on Twitter that much, so it would be kind of moot, and nobody follows me on there really. A couple of people. Anywho, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day or night. And lots of love for me and Thomas, my special needs child, if you're new here. From me and Thomas to all of you. And we hope you're having a wonderful night or day whenever you watched this. We hope you're staying safe and healthy. And yeah. We'll see you on the next Teresa Tries Tutorials. Bye, guys!